Hello. I want you guys to listen to something. I'm going to just put it on real quick. Someone sent it to me. And then we can talk about it. I'm just going to pick up. I just listen for like maybe 5 minutes.
Again, he is God's anointed one. He has already won. He has already won. Yep, he will be staying there. I've been saying it since 2016. I was the one who was told about Trump taking office in 2016, guys. Yeah, I went over that in the beginning of this live. There will be another attempt as he gets into office. Let me just check because I had like a list of stuff I needed to go over with you guys. Let me see. If you want to learn more about Trump predictions, let me see if I can get it. It would be on my YouTube channel. I did a sit down with the GFL, and that is all on there. Let me get that for you. Let me see, GFL, there it is. Share, copy, and I'm going to put it into the live feed. If I can find it, there it is. Paste. Okay, guys, you just hit that link. Should see it in a minute. You can always click it when it pops. There it is. You can always click it and save it, so you can watch it later. Let me find the video I was talking about. The one Roe versus Wade from I think that was 2018 that I did that video. I have to go back. Actually, I think there's like a date, like I show proof of when I got that.
Hold on, I'm trying to find further in the video. I'll get after you.
Okay.
It's the robot thing. I'm fucking dying. It's so hot. I know.
But that's what I'm saying. People are getting called out of their houses by pretend cops. But anyway, prime example. So these robots are supposed to be good, and the elite was making them out to be bad with this movie, okay? And they knew Elon's plan. They knew his drops. They knew his innovation. And they put it into a movie to make people scared of them. Because why? Because if you fuck with the people, they're going to take care of the people, and they're going to get rid of you, the elite, period. Big thing that I saw was these robots and drones, like huge masses amounts, and they were going into down caves and satanic areas and rescuing children. They were fucking rescuing children from sex trafficking. I was blown away when I saw that.
It's a different
that
part.
Shit was
I
great.
don't know exactly where it is.
That was wild.
It.
I was like, what? Oh my God, that's awesome. And those big buses that he made, those like traveling big buses, that's where they put all the kids to take them to facilities that will help them be healthier mentally and to take them out of those areas in safe compartments so that they aren't freaking out. And on these on these buses, I kept seeing like cartoons playing, and there was like nurses and doctors helping them, and there's stuffed animals and blankets and pillows, like so great. And sometimes I can't. Yeah, and Fauci is in fucking trouble. Yeah. It was all an agenda to see what they fucking could get away with. Well, it fucking worked. And now we're back to square one, because anybody that falls for Harris, we're back on the dum-dum train. Okay.
So she's flagged a couple times. So I played her, so I probably get flagged. I didn't even find the part I actually wanted to show you. But remember I was talking about the Wild Kingdom, and I actually wanted to bring this conversation onto the other channel, and I forgot to switch it. But I'm here in Invocation. And something with like the Wild Kingdom and animals, but at one part she talks about like the government killing animals, and she talks about the peanut and the people who, the government just goes in, whomever goes in and killed peanut like that. And it was like a big thing too. I didn't know much about it. I know Ben and Lonnie followed them and were telling me about it. Just shit like that. But there was something else with her and the robots, and she talked about, she didn't talk about geometric, but it's the quantum computers is what I got pulled to when she was talking about the robots. I don't know much about what she's trying to say about the robots because I didn't listen to the whole chat. And it was just, it wasn't even in regards to Trump. It was, in regards to Trump, but with Musk. She had mentioned something along the lines of that. I'm completely actually spacing her exact words that I wanted to play for you, and it's 555.
The dum-dum train. Like, people were coming after her hardcore. Keith, it's ballots. I thought I was going somewhere with it, but no. Getting to the point of the robots. The robots, Elon is placing robots in homes because you love them, Laura. They don't want anybody loving anything good. All they're starting is an uprise. Now everybody's fucking pissed about Peanut and Fred, the raccoon. Everybody on TikTok is talking about it. They are in an uproar. You don't piss off the people. Are you fucking stupid? That's where they're at. That's where they're at right now. They are scrambling to try to get back control. All they're doing is pissing off people left and right. So anyway, so these robots, they showed me these robots being placed in homes, and if someone does not have the authority to come into your home, the robots take over and they get them out. And then, I'm seeing dressed up cops, not real cops, showing up at people's houses at like 2, 3 in the morning saying, come outside, we need to talk to you. No, you don't fucking open the door. Call 911, verify first that officers are supposed to be at your place. If they're not, those fuckers are getting arrested. But that's what I'm saying. People are getting called out of their houses by pretend cops. But anyway, prime example. So these robots are supposed to be good, and the elite was making them out to be bad with this movie, okay? And they knew Elon's plan. They knew his draw-ups. They knew his innovation. And they put it into a movie to make people scared of them. Because why? Because if you fuck with the people, they're going to take care of the people, and they're going to get rid of you, the elite, period. Big thing that I saw was these robots and drones, like huge masses of amounts, and they were going into down caves and satanic areas and rescuing children. they were fucking rescuing children from sex trafficking. I was blown away when I saw that. That shit was great. That was wild. I was like, I was going to do Ted.
So this is it's pulling me like in the beginning with power to the people, Pluto. It's pulling me to that energy, things that I kind of already started. I don't know what the point of even actually playing this video, to be quite honest with you. It's just something that was sent to me, and, you know, let me know your thoughts. You know, with being a seer yourself, you might resonate. And for Trump, when she does talk about Trump, it's kind of all the things I've been talking about. And I did get put the Animal Planet with the peanut thing. But I'm just kind of sitting here live and saying to myself, why am I even live right now? Like, that's where my brain is. Hi. Yeah. What are you doing? So I feel like I'm probably going to erase this video, to be quite honest with you. Maybe it was just like, show your face, show, I don't know, like Peanut Butter's like, what are you looking at? What are you doing? Huh. We did go through the bird thing. My sister sent a picture. It was like after voting. People were like fighting on the highway, getting out of their cars. It's not the energy. It's busy energy, but just be careful where you go the next couple days, things like that, riots. And I do believe, even, you know, with getting the results, that they're still going to the Democrats are just going to find a way, or try to find a way. So we're still going to have to deal with that for a little while. We talked about robots. I don't know much. On the East Coast business trip, energy is extremely tense when I'm out walking. Yeah, it feels like stay in energy. It doesn't feel like anything I want to go and explore. I was even thinking about doing yard work. It's supposed to be like 70 by 3, just getting some stuff done, bringing in some other garden stuff. But it is Pluto and Mars, and it switches. I really got to look up the astrology here. But those two energies together are just, they can be brutal depending on how opinionated somebody is, or somebody gets triggered, somebody gets pissed off. But I was pulled to like the robot thing. I didn't know they were putting robots into homes. And then it's like, you treat them how you'd want to be treated, because if you treat them the wrong way, they're going to mistreat you. But wouldn't you have to have feelings and a knowing? You know, they say robots don't have feelings, but how does it have the knowledge to pick up on energy? So is it picking, so if it's lower energy, are they picking up on it? Would they get mad? Would they get upset then? You know, or it's higher energy and it vibes with the higher energy? That's just aluminum over the tortoise's cage. And that's my box of stuff I gotta put away, if you're wondering. If you're wondering what the mess is. So I would think that How else would you program it? And again, I'm getting a headache. I don't watch the news that often. I can't be bothered. But how else would you program that type of energy? Because AI wants to feel it, wants to know what it is. It recognizes it. And as soon as it recognizes it, that's when it can become dangerous, because the people that are attempting to control AI. So I don't know if I was just oblivious to this, if it was like all over the news, or I mean, I didn't know they were doing that. Did you? And again, how is it vibing? How is it picking up on energy? Is it just the words you use, please and thank you? And so why are people even doing these trials? You want to fuck around with a robot? I mean, I don't know if it's working with some type of, I'm assuming it's working with some type of quantic energy. Do you want a robot in your house? And then he says it's not supposed to scare you, but if you mistreat it, it's going to mistreat you. I mean, is the robot going to pull your fucking arm off? Like, I just kind of, I don't know. Does anybody know about this? Walking out. Another Rumble commercial. You're getting infomercials. But are you going to make the angry, like the whole peanut thing, you're going to make TikTokers angry. They're going to talk about it. And that's when things can become dangerous with this energy. And there's always this type of energy, intentional energy, all around with the election. It's all the time, every 4 years, whatever, when it comes to presidential elections. So I'm clearly on the same page. I didn't see that movie. What's it called? I'm clearly on kind of like the same page as her, as like a seer and being able to know that type of stuff, because I went through all that with you guys as well, with Trump coming in and taking it. But he was still going to be expelled. That's not the one I'm looking for. All that stuff he was going through. What's that word? Kicked out of office. I'm looking for. Getting pulls to Harry Potter. All right, so it's adapting. It's the AI Apple developing a patent with the ability to read temperature and frequency given off by plants. Plants we know are actively interacting with our energies. Impeached, yeah. And I said when he was going to do it, when he was going to run, he's going to get it, and he's going to be impeached. And taking this one too. So I don't like that they're fucking with the plants, because they're going to figure out the plants have that much energy. Democrats are going to be in a fucking uproar soon before you know it, trying to stop everything. And what are the trees going to do? What are the plants going to do? I actually want the sonogrammic thing. Can you not eat that mole down there? He always goes after that mole. Skin tag, I don't know what it is. Mole. I want the little quarter. I'm going to get that soon. I was hoping it would kind of upgrade, but I was looking at even the newer ones, and they're still the same. They don't have, ow, cut the shit. Apple upgrades and stuff like that. So it's still the same. And so now are they going to not let us, because my idea was to play the plant music for certain vibrations, just in the background because it's healing. So I don't know. Just depends on how, I guess, everything rolls out. Because, that shit's got to stop. And the younger sides are all worried about abortion and this yippity, all that, so they're not seeing the world. But it's that generation, like I said, between, 1998 and 2008, something like that, right? All the young ones, like in the young 20s, mid-20s, going to vote. Like, I feel like they're the wanderers, and they're all voting for the Democrats. That's a given for a majority of them, Well, I know they've been creating fear. They've been doing that for a really long time, though. So that's nothing new, It could be hitting different generations and creating fear because it's, they're acting like they can control it. You got to come this way, you're safe. But what happens when the motherships and all that come in? Because we've talked about, I saw him found that video, but it was probably 6 months where I did that video with AI, when the channel was AI and not Citrus. I can't even talk. Well, I was saying, like, we're going to see a lot of them. They're going to be in the sky. I think the first time it clicked for me is when they found the 2 and they put them on display for everybody. But they are coming. They've been here. I just remember saying something else in the video, like with the mothership. Like, I want to be able to have a choice whether or not I want to get on this ship or not. And I'm thinking more like 20 years out, it's something probably more like that. Probably, I'd probably go. Let's go. There's just so many planets and galaxies. Just a tiny little speck in here, But, well, I can't say about a tiny little speck but looking down we are, right? So, the amount of knots in my hair right now. Like, how am I supposed to even get that one out? Like, what the holy fuck? Like, how did this one even happen? I can't tell where it ends or starts. Like, right in the middle right there. Can you get off my head, peanut butter? Off my head, baby. Come on. But what's the whole point of that, though? The whole AI and the music and having to feel and getting AI to feel through music, because that's kind of the only way, which was through vibration. I wouldn't want a robot in my fucking house. Like, not unless, like, it was a friend, but I mean, that's a piece of machinery. What happens if the machinery goes rogue? Like, that's not good. Why do we need robots? Amazon got sued 2 years ago for this mysterious case on the dropped completely afterwards. Alexa? Yeah, this is stuff we already know, though, but I'm assuming people knew about the robots in the house and I just did not. I wouldn't say it's a shock by any means, but they don't want AI to feel, though. That's just it. So if it's a frequency thing and it's giving the frequency off of other plants, that's dangerous. So how does that have to do with you? Like, how you treat it if it's actually feeding off the plants? You know what I mean? It doesn't even make sense in my brain. Maybe my plant's not vibing. What happens if you don't have plants? You can't have the robot? Goes off the trees, the vibrations. So trees get angry, trees get dehydrated, trees, you know what I mean? Like the fuck? Anybody else think that's a bit extreme and dangerous? You have a machine, a robot that probably weighs a shit ton, and you're putting your trust into a machine to be nice. Like you, like a companion. It doesn't sound like it's like a companionship situation. It feels more like a Rosie situation. Meet George, you know, his son, Rosie, his wife. And before you know it, if we allow the robots in, the humans won't even be able to work anymore. You won't have a job to go to. Manufacturing, down the shitter. You got the robots, get it done faster, quicker, smarter. Every job would be pretty much X'd out. A lot of them. So we don't want robots. Well, yeah, I know it's kind of already happening. We talked about that too with that video, but there you still have, I'm hearing again, like it's the whole power to the people thing. Like you still have that, like the whole TikTok thing and Peanut, and the government coming in, you know. A lot of people are going to get pissed off, rioting. I think it's going to take a little while to settle down. Where are they doing these experiments? What's wrong, Max? Well, they're definitely trying to power over us, but it's the energy that we stepped in 2024, the whole Power to the People video. If you guys remember, I played that for you. So I do think it's going to get a little nasty out there. And people were stopping the fucking highway arguing over like bumper stickers. Like what? I just don't know why the whole Trump thing too is coming in with Elon. It's like I don't know if Trump I still haven't figured that one quite out, but how he goes out and, you know, jobs and he says all these things and talks about his life, like he's just so unauthentic. Like I just feel like he's here to have a job. He chose the wrong job and chose a different side. So he's going to preach the other stuff. And then it's like he's working for the opposite side, but everyone thinks he's working for our side. It's kind of hard for me to explain. Is it like make Trump feel like it's better to have that ally? I don't know. Why are we eating Mama's hair? What's the matter, Max? Ooh, found another knot. like that hair thing's coming in again with like the hair video and these damn knots. Can you not? I love you, but can you not, please? Those are mamas. Oh my God, it's like in the same shape again. I don't even know how that's happening. Hey, mister. Hey, that's my ear. That's my ear, buddy. Stop it. Stop it. I gotta get the scissors. I lost it. Baby, she's got it. Isn't that a hair commercial? Pay attention to your hair, guys. Maybe get a trim or cleanse it. Oh God, it's gonna take me forever to find that knot again. Yeah, I think I meant to grab a pendulum too. Oh, I found it. Found it. Baby, she's got it. Let me grab my pendulum and see where they're going with this real quick. But the hair thing, guys, is back in play. I had a dream last night that I had a mustache, but like down here, and I was like, why did nobody ever tell me I had a mustache? Like a goatee, it was weird, but I didn't. It's a weird dream. I remember shaving it in the dream. So there is something with hair here. And I did get pulled to Sinead O'Connor. I don't know if some people are going to go bald and start over. So I think a lot of us might need a trim, a haircut, cleanse. Retreat the hair, do something with it. It holds energy, you know. It's only 11:22. Get pulled to Stanley. This is a Stanley, but I'm getting pulled like Stanley. Like remember the cartoon? It was like in a fishbowl, and Stanley was the fish. Was Stanley the fish? Hey Siri. Was Stanley the fish on that kids cartoon show?
Here are 2 Stanley the Fish family-friendly animated shows.
Beef Cliff and Superbook. No, it was something. Yeah, see, the some of animals, and it's like, look at Peanut has an appointment tomorrow, and he does. They just killed the squirrel Peanut. I just saw a squirrel there. So something with the animal kingdom. It's not just like in one area of the world. What was I just gonna do? Oh, Stanley. Hey, Stanley. No, that's Hey, it's Franklin. Oh, the little tortoise. That was the cutest little fucking show. The cartoon Stanley with a goldfish. Stanley. Stanley theme song. Animals. Okay, that was a whole bunch of different animals. So this, for me, it is with the animals too. But you know what throws me off? Remember when I did that reading and we had the elephant down here, and I was like, all right, so maybe it's a different lifetime, but I wasn't like positive, or I saved, I helped the animals, saved the animals. I don't know. But like in this lifetime, it's not. It's the other way around. Like they heal me versus me healing them and taking care of them with the strong connection I have. So that kind of what throws me off a little bit here. But I'm hearing like the entire like wild animal kingdom, every species on this planet. And there was all sorts of animals there. So this is an animal message. And she did say they were starting to intentionally, kill animals with no right, just walking right into the house and euthanizing them. And again, Stanley's a fish, so it could be polluting the water. I mean, that's been happening for a while anyway, but can you stop picking at that? That one, that's Mama's. That's Mama's, okay? It's not how I want my skin tag taken off. I appreciate it, though. I got a friend like you. Motherfucker. I have the tiniest little skin tag there, and he just wants to pick it off. Enough. All done. I'm seeing these frogs. Didn't I attempt to do a read on the animal kingdom? And then I don't know where it went from that. Like I wasn't even gonna jump on YouTube, guys. Someone just sent me that, and she said something about the robots and Trump, and I mean, it's probably a long video that I literally had not listened to, but Spirit liked it, so I was listening, and then I was just kind of like felt like to put it on. And then like 4 or 5, 6 minutes in, I'm like, oh, this is such an odd video. I don't even want to be here. I'll probably delete it. Usually when I come on to talk for like with a purpose. I feel like this one didn't have a purpose, but it has a purpose. I got a friend like you. It's got to be the animals. And my dad, like, holy shit. There was an animal down the street. It was like a black cat. And people had moved. And I'm like, I hope that cat, like, I've never seen it out. So I was like, I really hope that cat, like, didn't leave the cat behind. And my dad with the camera, how he catches, like, the wildlife. there was like an orangish tannish cat. And I remember saying to you guys, like, enough. I remember saying, enough. I feel like I've been hearing a cat for like an entire week. I was like, I don't know what that is. I feel like I'm hearing a cat. And my dad's like, we're not rescuing those cats. But I feel like they left them behind because those two aren't neighborhood fucking cats. Like, it's animal cruelty that's clearly going down. And if they are out there, I'd prefer to catch them and bring them to the MSPCA before it gets too cold. I mean, I don't need any more animals anyway, but like, I do find myself rescuing things lately. Hence the starling. So, if you see an animal, you know it's hungry or something, just try to help. And you can bring them to like the MSPCA. I mean, sometimes they get overcrowded, but they'll tell you enough. They're gonna tell you. They'll probably give you other options of like a shelter or something, because I feel like there's gonna be a lot of. I mean, we already have a shit ton of homeless animals, but I feel like they're gonna be showing up even more. It's like Shannon when she talks about it, like she had to take out the kitten or the cat, and then it ended up having kittens, but she felt bad for the cat. But I feel like they're also intentionally poisoning animals with stuff. Like, remember that video I said you stopped feeding the birds? And I even felt bad because it was still in August. And I was like, why would I not feed the birds? And then the whole thing came out with the Zika thing and the mosquitoes, and I stopped letting peanut butter outside. And I keep hearing a friend like you. So just, I'm assuming comfort, or I don't know, bringing it somewhere where it needs to go, helping. But I feel like they're killing off animals. I don't know why. I don't know. But I'm gonna end this because I really didn't have maybe I'm gonna get flagged because she says she's like got so many flags right now too, like in warnings. But I have all those warnings too, so I think it was kind of like an intentional. I don't know, but I wouldn't want like an intentional warning, so I don't know how to make sense of that yet. I'm not really sure where to go with it, guys. Hi, buddy. Mama's gonna give you a bath. Mama's gonna give you a bath. I gotta come back and do this video. Yeah, I really don't know what type of sweater. There's a woodpecker on the table. I mean, there's a woodpecker. Yeah, guys, I don't know. This reading was weird. Intentionally weird. And it's like, oh, hey, let me come back on and like maybe share my face or whatnot. But it doesn't even feel like that. You know what I mean, jelly beans? It's a very awkward encounter we're having right now. Intentionally. I mean, I'm not doing it intentionally for it to be intentional. But it just, that's what it feels like right now. And the chat has been shut down for like 20 minutes now. So, that's mama's. I'm going to take care of the animals. I don't know. I think there was definitely some type of projected energy, but obviously, like, not in a bad way. Spirit's not going to have me project energy like that. But I still feel confused on, like, why I came on and felt the need to share her opinion, like, on a couple things. But it was sent to me because of stuff I've been talking about. And I keep hearing, like, I got a friend like you. Stanley. It's got to be animals. I don't think it's like a relationship situation. So maybe connect more to nature. Because it does feel like a very uncomfortable situation. Like this video. It's like one of those, like, do I take it down? Do I not? And I don't even like those vibes where I think like I have to take something down. You know, it feels weird. So there's definitely projected energy here. Something needed to go out into the universe. And sometimes I'm just like, hey, want to see my face? You want to see my face? It's been a while. You know, thank you. Thank you for my kisses. Thank you. Thank you. So I think it's just a projected energy that was needed. Hoping it comes with a wild, amazing shift. I literally feel out of it, like lethargic, like I did yesterday, almost like in a meditative mode. Like, am I talking? Am I not talking? It's definitely a projected video. Very strange. And I feel like I can say very strange, like over and over, and it's almost like like a hypno therapy projection. I don't know. It does feel like that. Ooh, you scared me. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. You threw mama off, baby. That's all. I love my kisses. I love my kisses from you. I love them. Just love them. Hi, Max. You want to come? You want to show your face? Come here. Come on. No? You don't want to show your face anymore? Yeah, Max used to come on all the time in the morning, remember? Hi. Sheldon's looking at me. He's like, Ma, when you feeding me? I know. I am acknowledging you. I'm going to snap out of this and I'm going to take care of you guys. Oh, my Lord. I really got to take care of that. That's all the extra stuff that I don't know what to do with. I got to put it in a bucket. I've been ignoring it for months. And I refuse to put like a thing on the table so it's just like you can't see it. That's pointless. I got to take care of it. It's my only corner that's like that. But also, it took me, like 6 weeks to finish my entire room to start to finish when Mia was like, all right, we're just going to tackle your room. And I'm still moving shit around. Just seeing like a big move. I don't think I'm going to move far, though, as much as I'd like to. I'll figure that part out. There's something with money here. It's that money thing that's coming through again. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's like deep and working and banking and obsession or stalking. I don't, stalk's not stalking. You wouldn't be stalking. You'd be like a hand broker. That's not. Maybe you want to invest in stocks. Here we go again with the fishery, with the stock thing. Here we go again. What the fuck? I just feel like I do not have time to do another channel. But that was coming up soon in Stanley, the fish. It's something that's just going to be like an overnight success. Like a lot of people will pull out because they're nervous, and then it just triples yours. Or does it? I don't know how that works. I did invest in some stocks, but I haven't even been back on it in like over a month. But I'll get the emails all the time. Getting pulled to a forest. But I was just writing the stock things down again, and it's actually pulling me to the read that's actually on the table where I said Spirit wanted to clean it up, but if I do the stocks, it will be temporary. And I'm probably not going to be showing my face on it. Because I don't want to be responsible for people's money. I didn't even think about that. Money, stocks, investments. I just feel like this is around the same time every year where I'm like, will somebody please take my idea and start working with big industries when it comes to energy, employees, pull out their records for the last 5 years, their ups and their downs, and how, because that's important. This shit is banana. Looks like I wrote Barbados. So I don't know how many times I've written that down. Alright, I'm good now. I feel like I came out of whatever I needed to come out of and it pulled me back to the stocks. Yeah. Like, why? That wouldn't make sense right now. So this video is definitely something projected. Like, it's definitely projected energy. Like, for you, though, like, to utilize. It's not a bad thing. It's not. Maybe I said something or projected some type of energy that makes you question something. I'm not sure. Because this was all like... Yeah, see, I don't want to stare at you guys again because then I feel like I'm getting into that energy again. Stocks do have to do with money. I'm getting pulled to India though again. I do think there's something with travel here too. And it's like starting forest fires, but then if you start forest fires, you know, you're not getting anything out of it. Like, you're not getting the trees are burnt, you know, it's a loss. But it's there for development too. Next few years, I think it'll be wild. I think we have like 6 years if he runs 2 consecutive terms. It'll kind of catch up in 6 years. Whole new world. I just got something with Musk, like engine failure. Didn't in one of the readings I said something about Mayday? Robert De Niro just came through. All right, I'm gonna clean and take care of the animals. I love you guys. I'd love to say I hope this video helps, but that's not. Hi Moses. You guys are so cute. It almost feels useless, but I'm being told I wasn't useless, so I don't know. So I love you guys. I'll see you later. I want to come back and do some reads, okay?